G'day, I'm NT and welcome to the show. Well, this week I'm down in Victoria fishing on Port Phillip Bay. Our target species today, King George whiting. I'm with my mates Dean and Theo and we're having a ball and there's lots of action on the show. First, let's take a look around. As my Ram road trip takes me on a southern journey to Port Phillip Bay in Victoria. Before we start fishing for King George whiting, I head out for a session on Port Phillip Bay snapper. I'm with my good friend Tony and Emma, and we are looking forward to catching some snapper and watching Emma catch a few. Now, I've fished with Tony over the years many times and we've had some fantastic days out, and I'm sure this is going to be just as good as the ones we've had in the past. So, woo! Have a look at this. Brilliant. Good fish. That's on Barkey's rod. Tell you what, it's a good fish. Come on in. Nice big snapper. Yeah. Port Phillip Bay snapper on its way. I think I'm going to do the netting in a second too. Going well. How's it feel?
Good.
Good? Solid?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, nice fish.
Trying to bring it head
Woo, all right.
Beautiful.
Hey?
Over the bail.
Yes, good stuff. Nice
Beautiful.
fish. Wow. Stuff. There's a smile. Yeah, all right. Well, I've been fortunate to be able to come down and fish with Tony. Yeah, your brother was here. Well done. So is this the biggest you've ever caught, this one here, is it?
No.
This guy is just a gun little fisher. Oh, it looks like Emma's on over the other side. When Emma was only a little tacker around probably 5 or 6 years old. Oh, Emma, you're on fire. Fantastic. You've been doing a lot lately, more in the game fishing as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I actually got a pending Australian record on 10 kilo.
It's a marlin on 10 kilo?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was 111.5 kilos, so it's a
Whoa,
pretty big fish.
that's twice the length of you are, and yeah, really big fish on 10 kilo. It's a nice solid fish. I know, Emma, I'm taking your fish. I'm coming, jumped it. You're going to have to do the netting anyway. You'll be right, head
Dad,
first.
good fish.
Yeah, it feels like it's a reasonable fish. He doesn't want to come up in a hurry. He really wants to escape those 250 hooks. You had to set it pretty hard on these guys. There we go. Oh, he's still got some life in him. Come on, fella.
Come straight up like my marlin. Straight up, straight down.
Straight up, straight down, eh, like your marlin. He's done his last run. I reckon you're going to just put that net straight underneath his big head, eh? What do you reckon? Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Beautiful. Hey?
Beautiful.
That one.
It's a pretty big one.
That is a, woo! That is a good looking fish. Thanks, Skipper. Hey, that's a healthy looking fish. Beautiful. And there we go, eh? There we go. What's a great photo?
6 kilos or over.
Yeah, I reckon she's
Something
probably
like that.
around that mark. Tony and Emma sure know where the big snapper lurk. And I'll be back next episode for another T&E outing. If you like what you see, there's going to be loads more on our channel, so make sure you like, share and subscribe. Let's get back to the action. got a couple of mates over here in a Surtees boat and we're going squid fishing. I'm going to use this beautiful Mirage Lynx and this is the Hobie. All right, go and catch some of these suckers.
Just at the front, just at the front
Any of
where
these?
you'll see all the dark patches.
Yep, righto, sweet as. We'll see you out there. As usual, when I'm in any watercraft, I'm wearing my life jacket. And it's even more important here in these boat-filled waters. Large ferries cross the bay, and in my small Hobie, even though I'm concentrating on seeking squid, I maintain a constant lookout for other vessels. Remember, if you're the skipper, you're responsible for all on board. So play it safe out on the water. Always be aware of other boats and always obey the navigation rules. And always wear a life jacket, because life jackets save lives. Theo has positioned the Surtees above a weed bank.
There was a squid following the jigs.
We're using double squid jig rigs, which have the calamari excited.
First cast. I just went behind where ET was and he was waiting.
All right. Second cast. There's a few here.
And yeah, first time I've personally trying this double jig system, like a paternoster, but in jigs. And he's throwing out his
There we go. Nice size squid on the bottom jig.
I always give my squid or calamari, I should call them, a bit of a squeeze. That way they don't ink up everywhere and they're a lot easier to clean.
There's weed banks all through here. Plenty of weed, plenty of sand. It's not that deep, only a couple of metres, but look at that. Pretty nice. It's either good for bait or awesome on the table. All right. Well, beautiful squid. You get a number of these together, gosh, you can make the best calamari dish ever. And if you want to go and catch a kingfish, well, these alive are absolutely dynamic.
So I've just changed jig colours here. Slightly darker one on.
Well, the technique's pretty simple, just a nice long cast over the top of that weed. And the go is just to let them sink down. You want them down towards the bottom.
Drifting through these weedy beds in amongst all the boats moored up here, and this one's a decent size.
Yeah, a bit cold at the moment. Slip the jacket on. Just sort of drifting between the boats at the moment. Got a good one here. Yep, nice one. The bottom darker jig. Yeah, not too bad. In Victoria, there is a combined total bag limit of 10 for squid. These include calamari, octopus and cuttlefish. Theo reckons when the tides are large, the end and start of the tides are the most productive. But when tides are small, squid can be caught through the entire tide cycle. And like most species, dawn and dusk are prime feeding times. Yep, a couple. A daily double. One on each jig, look at that.
Andrew, come round.
Yep, I'm coming. All right. Got a couple there.
Yep. Missed him.
Oh, very good.
There's like 3 or 4 of them there.
Yep, got another one. Oh, really good weed beds here, so chances of catching them are high. It's a nice one. Yeah, this one took the smaller jig up on the top. There we go. Now that's one long tentacle. What a good way. Oh, good way to finish the segment. Target species, squid. If you want to catch a squid quietly and comfortably, hop into a Hobie. When When targeting tasty King George whiting, location, location, location is paramount. And Theo and Dean sure know a thing or two about King George real estate out here.
Oh, nice. He's a beauty, isn't he? Whoa, well done, mate.
There we go.
Hey, what a cracker.
Southern.
Good fish.
Port Phillip Bay whiting.
Yeah,
George.
that is a beautiful fish. Now, as far as tackle and technique goes, you've got a 2-hook dropper rig here.
Yep.
Perfect for this sort of fishing. A little bit of squid, there's some pippy on there as well.
Yeah, I've cut fresh calamari up in real thin strips, as you've said, ET, and see it's the start of the fish, right? So or the fish run. So we want to get them close, and once they start going pretty hard, we won't need to put a couple of baits on like we've done.
Yeah.
They'll just take the squid strips, no problem. So that's basically our rig, and it depends
Sinker
on.
sits on the bottom.
Yeah, we've got a size 2 sinker there. Now I've actually got squid with a bit of muscle on there.
You got the pippies that are even alive in the bucket here. These ones here, these guys, I think they're a secret weapon at the moment because I think the fish are actually liking to get some muscle on the hook.
No, that's just off a pontoon. You know, we pulled off a couple of handfuls. That's proving to be the winner at the moment. Go.
How you taking?
Get in there, go. You're on.
This could be a nice fish. Ooh. And you like to use the mono?
Well, I mix it up, mono and braid. In the fast-flowing water like this, probably braid is better.
Oh, it's great when you can get onto the fish. Are the fish always in this spot, or do they move around a lot?
100% fish have tails, and they do. They're always in search of food.
Yep.
So with whiting fishing, you may be on a spot, but 10 metres might be the difference between success and not success.
Fair enough. That one I had a combo bait on. Hard to go past the mussels though. I think they really do like that. Nice. They're a good size. So when fishing for King George whiting, I guess people firstly need to know the depth of water they like to live in, and I guess this strip of coastline here is perfect, isn't it? 4 to 6 metres of water.
4 to 6.
At times, lots of weed around. Where guys are catching squid, you're most likely going to catch some King George.
To try and sit yourself on a sand patch in amongst weed.
Yeah.
If you can manoeuvre that in your craft, then you're in with a good chance.
There we go. Ooh. I tell you what, they do put up a good fight, these fellas.
And remember, they're also you're fighting the current as well, so...
Yeah, that's right. Oh, gosh.
Ooh!
That's what we want to hear. And he took the squid, this one. Oh, he's a nice fish. Yeah, he's all right. There we go. Well, that's my biggest fish of the session. It's a nice one. Got him? Yeah, good stuff. What are they hitting, you reckon?
I've got a bit of pippy on. Oh, he's bigger. He's a better fish.
Yeah, he's a nice fish.
He's a beautiful... Oh, look at that.
He's a good one. Nice thick fish, that one.
Yeah, top hook again.
Got the pippy out of the shell. I like to halve them, cut it down the guts of the black, because that's what the whiting likes to hit. Only just put the little tail on. Pippy, making sure that you can see the hook. The fish goes in there, has a big hit. Whack!
Hey, look out. Hey? Oh.
Sorry, bro, I couldn't let it bounce.
Oh, you go. Oh, he's a good one. Don't let him go around the road.
Well done, yeah. Look, he's a long one, that one. We've got the tide going one way and the wind going the other, so it always makes for a lumpy afternoon, but, oh, there we go, there's a fish. We're not too far from shore, which is good, so, oh, he's starting a bit of a crack. Let's get him around. Oh, there we go. Paternoster rigs work incredibly well. The 2-hook rig, if you don't get them on the top hook, you'll get them on the bottom. Well, there we go. A nice little catch of King George whiting here on Port Phillip Bay. Thanks, boys. That was a fantastic little session. Target species, King George whiting.
Next episode, I'm back here targeting gummy sharks. I hope to see you out on the water again then. For a right royal outfit for a King George whiting, head to an Anaconda store or visit Anaconda online at anacondastores.com.
I love heading to Victoria to chase King George whiting. Magnificent fish, beautiful on the table, and you need a nice Shimano estuary spin stick to land one of these beauties. Now this one here, 7'6", my Curo 2 Shimano rod 2-piece, a beautifully light, sensitive tip, which is high vis, so you're not going to miss any bites. A long rod, you'll get extra long casts, strong down in the butt, slim line. You can slip into the rod holder if you want to take it nice and easy and just sit back and watch that rod buckle over. I tell you what, they do put up a good fight, these fellas. A beautiful Shimano rod. Let's go and find the reel to match. I'm going to pick one of these Shimano Sedona 2500s. The thing I like about it, it's super strong reel. With its cold forged Hagani gear, one-piece metal, super strong. And this combo, perfect for any of your estuary species, but in particular, King George whiting. Ooh. That's what we want to hear. Well, I've grabbed some 6-pound Oshia leader. This stuff is absolutely brilliant, almost invisible underwater and super tough. And I'm going to match it up with this Kairiki braid. This is 15-pound. We'll get the full 150 metres on this beautiful Sedona reel. Now all we need is some sinkers, some swivels, and a couple of hooks to get us underway. For the King George whiting, I've picked up some Gamakatsu hooks. These are beautiful, size 4 long shanks, and the worm hooks as well, just to cover all bases. Now we need some swivels for the rig that I'm going to be doing, and some of these mustard size 14s, absolutely perfect. I'm using thin diameter lines, so we want a nice light swivel that's going to get all that line twist out, and we want some just super light little ball sinkers. Size 1, size 2 should be plenty, just in case the current does pick up, but not much current where I'm fishing. I reckon we have all the right gear to catch ourselves a King George whiting.